I have a good friend that works with me. His name is Jeremy Boyd, and we go out to eat. He's done this for 20 years, and if his wife's not around, he always orders dessert first because he says, I can die. In the middle of my vegetables, I could drop dead. I'm going out with dessert.
It's a good point.
It's a great point, and I love that. And if he's with me, we usually start and end the meal with dessert, but that's a different story. So I thought we would start the hour with dessert. We have some meat and potatoes for you. We have some just an amazing speech given in the EU Parliament, but I think
it's all good eating. So hang on for the main course too, because it's all good eating.
Okay, so here we have Chris Matthews, and I want to just give a little setup here of Chris Matthews in the past about Sara Palin and what she would be like on Jeopardy.
Let me give you a chance to call her name. If she were on Jeopardy right now and the topic was national government, American government generally defined, would she look like an imbecile or would she look okay? Does she know anything?
She does. I've met with her multiple times when I was mayor, when she was governor. But, when I look at the...
So if you're on Jeopardy,
she would be
horrible. She would look like an
Jeopardy
idiot.
Contestant. Stupid.
Hang on. Wait. Hang on. I've got my ear to the ground. I can hear the hoofbeats approaching. There's something bad coming for Chris Matthews
I
here.
I don't see that, but here's...
I'd like to see her on just a couple episodes of Celebrity Jeopardy or It's Academic with Mac McGarry. Just see if she knows anything. Steve Schmidt
He'd like to see her on Celebrity Jeopardy,
which is...
Just a couple of episodes.
Just a couple of episodes.
See if she knows Celebrity
Hold on.
Jeopardy.
Hey, shh. Yeah, wait. The hoofbeats are getting closer.
I'm hearing it too now.
Are you?
Yeah.
You feel the ground rumbling a little bit?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's weird.
Really weird.
Okay.
He served as a speechwriter for Jimmy Carter.
Somebody was on Jeopardy.
Hold on. Stop. You got to stop. I didn't realize. I knew that he was, Tip O'Neill. I didn't know he was a speechwriter for Jimmy Carter.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's impressive.
Now I feel like a bully.
Yeah.
He's practically...
It's almost unfair.
Now it's unfair.
Yeah, I got news for you, Chris. That's something you leave off the resume.
That's really, you're like, hey, Jeopardy, don't bring up the speechwriter.
And he was a dietitian for Jeffrey Dahmer. Let's meet... Wait, what? What a moron.
Hey.
You leave that one off.
He was the exercise coach for Pavarotti. Here he is. Whoa.
You mean voice coach? Nope.
Exercise. Okay.
So Chris Matthews shows up on Jeopardy yesterday.
Now remember, we know that he's going to be so much better because he's been ridiculing Sara Palin and how stupid she would look on Jeopardy if she were ever on. And he really wanted to see her for a couple of episodes on Celebrity Jeopardy. Well, it's Celebrity Jeopardy time with Chris Matthews.
Right. Let's just one more time, because, frankly, I lost it. Find out what he said about Celebrity Jeopardy.
I'd like to see her on just a couple episodes of Celebrity Jeopardy or It's Academic with Mac McGarry. Just see if she knows anything. Steve Schmidt still has the best roundhouse punch against her in history, which is she doesn't know anything.
She doesn't know
anything.
Okay, so
anything.
Totally stupid, absolutely brain dead, completely lost on Celebrity Jeopardy. So yesterday he's on with the other genius that was on was Robert Gibbs.
Oh my gosh.
Robert Gibbs. So you've got this incredible...
Oh my gosh.
You have this incredible brain
Did Robert
trust.
Gibbs ever just say, I haven't spoken to the president about that yet?
I don't have his highlights. I would love to
hear that again.
But here's what happened on Jeopardy yesterday with Chris Matthews. They introduced him first.
He served as a speechwriter for Jimmy Carter and later as a top aide to legendary Speaker of the House, Tip O'Neill. Here's the host of Hardball, Chris Matthews.
All right, now on to his question.
Let's go back to what is crossword close E? I'm sorry. Let's go $200 for the category crossword close E.
All right, pay attention now. At blank, soldier, 4 letters. Chris.
At E, soldier.
Got one.
What is at E, soldier?
You got one.
All right.
What is E, soldier? What is E, soldier?
Sort of. Yes, all right. Less than a minute to
Yeah,
go.
but hang on. If you notice, it starts with Alex Trebek mocking him.
Finish it out for
Yes.
He's mocking him. Pay attention now, Chris. Okay, dummy? All right.
So at this point, he's got $2,100, $2,300.
Full name of the U-2 pilot shot down over the Soviet Union in 1960. Chris,
Who is Gary Powers?
we need the full name.
Who is Gary Powers?
No. Lizzie?
Who is Francis Gary Powers?
That's it. Yes, full
Okay,
name.
full disclosure here. I wouldn't have gotten Francis.
Didn't know Francis Gary
or
Powers.
Powers.
Oh, I would have nailed that one.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Me too. All right, so third question.
Law and Order for 800?
A U.S. D.C. is one of these,
This is great.
charged with the jurisdiction of a specific region. Chris?
What is a U.S. attorney?
No. Lizzie?
What is a district court?
That's it.
They gave the initials.
Court, yes.
Well, let's do it again. Law and Order for 2000.
In 1986, the Supreme Court ruled that the hostile environment type of this can be sex discrimination. Lizzie?
What is a work environment?
No.
I mean, this, for her to get that wrong is weird, too, because this is pretty easy. It's, sexual harassment, right? You would think, obviously, sexual harassment.
Chris?
What is a hostile workplace?
No.
So she says hostile environment. He says workplace. Still not right, Chris. No.
Hostile environment type of sexual harassment.
Thank you. No, sorry. Now he's down
Let's
to
do it again.
700.
6-letter words for capitals for 800.
6-letter word.
St. Basil's Cathedral is there. Chris?
What is Istanbul?
Of course, the 6-letter capital, Istanbul,
I'm just running.
comes immediately to mind.
Istanbul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You think you're going to find
7,
eight words?
letters.
Letters.
There in
Words.
Istanbul. I'll take 6-letter words that I'm going to use 8 letters to answer.
Yes.
That's
It's
like,
so-
the president has a 3-letter word for this, JOBS. Remember that when Biden
Yeah,
said
with
that?
Biden, yeah.
Jabs?
Lizzie or Robert? 6-letter capital, Moscow.
Moscow? Mm-hmm.
And Robert
Dummies.
Gibbs. Congratulations.
So Gibbs wins $50,000.
Who would have seen Robert Gibbs?
It's
Yeah.
interesting because we've, on this program, scientifically proven that Robert Gibbs is but stupid.
But stupid.
So to say that he would win a competition like that means that the other people on stage apparently had come in behind
I think
them.
Jeopardy requires a special skill called memory. I think you have to.
And you have to know some dumb
you
things.
have to know.
You really have to know some
It's not
mindless
as-
trivia.
But it takes it. I mean, you really have to be. You have to have really good memory of a lot of broad things. I think Jeopardy is actually pretty hard.
Oh, I think it's actually very hard.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it's funny because this, the truth here is not that Jeopardy is hard. The fact is that Chris Matthews came out and specifically called Sara Palin dumb, that she would not be able to answer any of these questions.
And specifically mentioned Jeopardy like umpteen times,
Well, but
and then he gets on Jeopardy and
But
looks like a total buffoon.
She might have been answering, 6-letter capital with, like some capital that's like 7 letters. Wait a minute.
I don't think so.
She might have, but
But
she couldn't have done any worse than he did.
right. I mean, but I would have.
I don't know.
I would have.
I don't know if you
You don't know.
would've.
You can't catch a
I
6.
don't
You're
know
not
if
on
you
the-
would have.
You're not on the
Oh,
6
yes, I
train.
would've.
Nice. You don't have the 1
I'm the
through
guy-
6 thing calculated in your head yet. You
No,
haven't
I would have been.
mastered that.
I would have been the guy who. I would have been like, what is the guy who was the Woodrow Wilson advisor?
Yeah, you do.
That's what
you
I
do
would
that.
have been. I mean,
You are
do
not
that
good
from
with
time to
names.
time. That's
Here's
true.
but this is the truth though, and this is a strategic choice you make before going on a program with Robert Gibbs and Chris Matthews. You don't answer any questions and assume they're both going to be below 0 by the end, and then you win by a final of 0 to negative 1,000. That's the strategy.
good
to play.
strategy.
that would have been
actually.
good. I could have just brought a pipe out and I could have just loaded the pipe the whole time, smoked it. I've got nothing yet, Alex. I've got absolutely nothing. That would have been a scream.
After you hear the buzzer go off, then you pretend to push yours. Like, oh, I had that. He had that one, and so you just let them.
I think if I would have just brought a magazine on and a pipe and just smoked a pipe and read a magazine. Nope, got nothing here for you, Alex. Not a thing.
It'd be funny.
Not even listening right now. Not even listening. I just think
ADD.
these two losers are going to end up in the negative territory. My goal is to have 0. That would be a scream.
You think it would have to work after he can't even tell how many letters are in Istanbul.
Are they making an effort this week to pair like-minded people? Because, obviously Chris Matthews and Robert Gibbs, like-minded. I don't even know who the one in the middle was, the woman in the middle that was winning most of the game. But is that what it is? It's like liberal hosts or liberal pundits, and then they're doing conservatives?
Have you watched TV? There's no conservatives, and they're not going to go to Fox to get any.
Well, you could go to Fox and get a few.
No, they're not going to. Fox is not going to put them on. Really? You're going to go on Jeopardy?
You could go to talk radio and get a couple, maybe.
Are you begging for a Jeopardy appearance?
No.
No,
I'm not.
Because I can make that happen for you.
No, thank
I
you.
can make that happen. No, they called us. Didn't they, Chris? Didn't they call us? Jeopardy call us? Oh, just for a question.
You were a question, by the way. We played that a while ago. What was it, a week or two ago?
Didn't they call us? Maybe it was last year or something. Didn't they? No, didn't call us? No, they didn't call us. Wow, now I feel kind of bad. Now I feel kind of like, what the hell are they doing? They're just putting liberal hosts on?
Matthews and not you?